we can start, Dallas.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Way too long. Cut it.
Stealing songs from other things.
So, not much happened last session. You guys just divided the potions,
went on a boat.
tried to find out what they were. You went on a ship, Aladir was minding his own business and got bit by a rat.
Yep, definitely. That's how I remember.
Aladir?
Aladir?
Dude, he's back!
I didn't spend gold at all.
Actually, I wonder how much gold did Aladir even have? I'm curious.
I'd have to bring up the character sheet.
I stole it all. It's mine.
Well, whatever. But, yeah, Bastion got bit by a rat while he was minding his own business. Went to a doctor. You assume you got all the potions and their abilities, although you don't know exactly what they do. You have a general gist of what they do. Abortion, maybe. Well, I mean, you assume by now, since a doctor said it was probably abortion based on the label.
Yep, of course.
Aside from that, that was it. Yeah, you guys just went to a doctor, found, you guys are currently staying at the Dragon's Den, a lovely inn that is not named after a TV show.
And also happens to be conveniently located next to the Shark Tank, as per mentioned by Rothgar.
Yeah, right next to the Shark Tank, too. They're both competing.
Like a literal shark tank that people are thrown into when they're sentenced to death.
Yeah, the king's a bit of a psychopath.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, it's not even a king in this country.
Psychopath.
Holy
Moving
shit. Aladir had 1,200 gold.
Holy crap.
What the fuck?
That was in like old. That was before conversion, though. Just
Yeah,
Still.
so I don't know how much that is, but damn.
If we meet this Aladir person, we should mug him.
yeah.
I got
Well,
like
you know
11
me.
gold.
Yeah, you
guys.
know him.
Come on.
So yeah, you guys are currently in the Dragon's Den right now. And I believe you guys are looking for a new captain to take you guys to Ice Crown.
Yep.
I wonder if anything bad will happen.
I wonder if we'll encounter more rats.
Army of rats!
I have burning hands for a reason. And I mean the spell, not my literal burning hands, because they're on fire. Let me tell you.
I thought you...
Yeah, I thought it was funnier when I thought that your hands are burning because you got bit by the rat.
Well, also that.
He has magical hands.
Anyways.
So yeah, you guys in the Dragon's Den, you guys paid for your rooms, so what do you guys do?
Well, one of our objectives is to find a ship that will take us to the place that I can't remember.
Ice Crown.
Ice Crown, sure. That. I have one piece of business I want to take care of while we're here. Does anybody else have anything they want to do in Mercia?
Probably have a
Was
good
Mercia
rest.
the place that you were going to go look for that blacksmith with your thingy?
Yeah, that's my thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, I figured.
Do we need to get more rations?
I thought we had enough
You guys
bread.
still have...
We have 3 weeks.
It was something like that. So we should be all right.
Dude, man, I thought Williver was supposed to be holding all the rations.
I mean, I'm not like literally holding
Not
like
literally.
months worth
He
of
has them
bread
all on his
for
head.
everybody. but-
So is 3 weeks of bread enough to get us to Ice Crown? I'm assuming it is, because I feel like
I'm
that's why we
assuming
bought
Yeah,
thought
it
this
should be.
before.
It
Yeah.
might be a bit more, but...
Cool.
Oh. I guess I won't guard it as heavily next time.
He was literally a rabid dog on the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
So does anybody else have
no.
anything they want to do in Mercia, or should we
Not really.
split up into an elite task force of boat acquisitioners and
Nappers.
What the fuck?
other stuff?
I'm pretty
our
sure everyone.
connection to the
Everybody's
server
got
has been
personal
interrupted.
quests. You go do your own thing. Everybody else go find boat.
Yeah,
Sure.
Sure.
Alright, so I'm going by myself.
Yeah, fuck off.
Davros maybe should also... Well, I mean, Davros and Bastion should maybe get sleep, unless Davros is all better now.
Yeah, you guys are all healed to max.
Oh, so
Or still
Bastion's
bad.
like totally fine now?
Well, I mean, no, he's not. He still has to take his medication until all his fatigue goes away.
Someone should watch over that.
Why don't
Make
you
sure that
stay
he
back
actually
and
does.
watch our rooms, Bastion? Unless
Yeah,
you
okay.
want to go out.
I'm just gonna, if anyone comes in, I'm just gonna throw a fireball at them.
Should Ithania stay behind with
Okay,
Bastion, or is she coming
You know
with
what?
us?
I'm gonna make sure he doesn't throw fireballs at people.
I'm not gonna throw a fucking fireball at people. I'm not insane.
Totally just said you would, but whatever.
Yeah. Welcome to jokes.
The musical.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get past the beard.
Anyway, okay, you know what? If Bastion's staying
It's
behind, are
pretty
you staying
luscious.
behind, Rayan? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'll do that.
So we have what? Davros and Williver going to get a boat.
Davros and
gonna
Wilbur getting a
go really
boat.
well.
Okay, and Hrothgar is doing a thing. Okay,
Is
so we'll
Ithania
start
going with them to get the boat as well?
I think it says she'll stay behind with Bastion.
That's right.
Well, I better not get ambushed and
Popular.
murdered all by myself then.
Well, that depends where you're going and what you do.
I mean, I don't know where the place where I'm
All
going
right.
is.
Alright.
Okay, so we'll start off with Bastion and Davros. What are you guys doing?
Probably sleeping off this
Or sorry, no,
gnarly
Davros
infection.
and sorry, I mean
Okay.
sorry, I mean Davros and Williver. My bad. Is Davros dead? He is dead.
Alright, let's skip to Hrothgar first then.
Okay,
would
we'll
make
just do
more
Hrothgar.
sense.
Okay, Hrothgar, what the hell are you doing?
I'm going to find. I guess I'll talk to the innkeeper and ask them if they know of a smithy that can work with mithril, because I've been told there is a smithy in Mercia who can.
Smith and Mercia that could work with Mithril. Huh, wouldn't that be a sight? No Smith around here could do that I know of.
Who's the most skilled blacksmith in town?
In all the lands.
Probably Rorik. Yes. He's quite the popular one. He's down by the street that way.
Is he the most skilled or is he the most popular?
I don't know anything about smithing, but he's pretty popular, so I assume he's also
Okay.
skilled.
Well, I guess if he's popular, he must be somewhat nice and helpful, so I'll go talk to him, thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
talk to Rorik then. Oh god,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get into like the black market with this shit.
And so yeah, you arrive at you go down the streets. The city itself is it's kind of similar to Eden, in how it's kind of somewhat destitute. But yeah, you walk down the streets. There's people in the way, and you find the blacksmith. This pretty tall looking guy. He's like 6'2", rugged. You know, looks like a blacksmith. A bunch of soot in his face. He's hammering away on something.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Anyways,
I guess I'd go ahead and say, "Hi, are you Rorik the blacksmith?"
hi.
Uh,
What do you need?
where was I? What was the name of the city where I talked to the guy who said there might be a smith in Mercia who could use mithril?
I think you were all the way back in Paria for that. In Aurelia?
What I don't know. What's this city called? Paria?
Paria, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll tell you. I heard from a. Was he a blacksmith in Paria or was he just a merchant?
I think it was a blacksmith.
I guess I'd say I heard from a blacksmith in Paria that there was a smith in Mercia capable of forging mithril. Would you happen to be that smith or know of one who would be able to?
People have been looking for her for months. No, she passed by here. She probably went back to her land in the Dwarven Kingdoms.
What was her name?
Edna.
Edna. How long was she in Mercia for?
Only a day, but that was just long enough to draw a crowd.
Wow, that news traveled pretty far for that one day.
Well, I mean, she had a big grand ship and everything, and so pretty easy to spot. Quite
So
wealthy,
she's very well known as being able to work mithril.
Yeah,
What the,
up
how
in the
come,
north at least.
How come the blacksmith didn't freaking know about her then, back in wherever Persian?
Well, probably because she's only popular in the north. I haven't been to the south.
Okay. Do you know whereabouts? Or do you know how often she travels out of the Dwarven kingdoms, or why she comes to other cities? Like, why did she come to Mercia?
I don't know. I'm not her secretary.
Well, I mean, you are a blacksmith as well. I didn't know if you shared trade secrets or communicated in any way.
Ha! If I knew her secrets, boy, I wouldn't even be here. I'd probably be traveling myself.
So she travels just for the business, you think?
I assume so. Not everyone can afford mithril.
Did you happen to know of where she was going to after returning to the Dwarven kingdoms?
Again, I'm not her secretary.
Do you know which exactly kingdom she comes from?
I don't know much about dwarves. Probably one of the Dwarven kingdoms. She is a dwarf after all.
So, like, Duran?
It's Azeroth now.
Oh.
New map.
Well, you haven't posted. Did you post the new map?
The chat.
It's in the Discord.
Right there.
Am I blind? Oh, you put it in. No, I'm blind. Where is it? I don't see it in Discord.
It's
What?
the one under when Tobo posted the
Literally.
monster hunter thing.
Like,
Oh,
Literally
back
the
here.
first one. There you go.
Oh, okay. Swear to God, I copied it already. Okay. Well, fine. Same question, but substitute Azeroth for Durin.
Right, but yeah. Azeroth? Maybe. It is a wealthy kingdom. Probably can afford mithril.
Huh.
Once
Do a
you
lot
get
of
hands on-
dwarves, I guess, live in... Well, the Hawkgates isn't a city, right? That's a pass.
That's a pass, yes.
So is there an actual, like, capital city of Azeroth?
Dwarven cities are, in Lord of the Rings, it's just one giant city that runs through a shit ton of mountains. That's basically it.
Yes,
just
but they
one
still
giant
have
city.
names in Lord of the Rings.
Well, no, because each city has its own name, and one city is huge.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Huh.
It's-
When was the
think of it like an anthill.
when was the last time she came to Mercia before this time?
Oh, probably before I was born. The
Oh.
first time I've ever seen her come through here.
Jesus Christ. Is it mostly in the north then that she travels? Since she seems to be such a widespread or popular person?
I've never seen her this far south.
Interesting. So she's likely to go more north than the Dwarven kingdoms, like to Ice Crown?
Goes where business goes, I assume.
Jesus Christ. This isn't helping me. I guess I'd ask him, do you know anybody who is closer to her or would perhaps be able to get me into contact with her for potential business?
You could try asking the Dwarven King, but you don't look like the type who'd know anyone in Dwarven Court now, do you?
I would assume the Dwarven court also doesn't exist in Mercia. So I'd have to travel
no, this
there
isn't
anyway.
a Dwarven city.
Is there like a Dwarven guild or anything in Mercia?
No. There's a Merchant's Guild.
Okay.
Actually, there are several.
Well, thank you for your help.
No
Before
problem. Need any steel?
yeah, before I leave, what does he have?
Pretty generic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has plate armor though, if you can afford that. I don't know if you can.
Is it just normal plate armor?
Yeah.
How much is it?
I believe it is 1.8k.
I'm pretty sure we couldn't afford that if we all pooled our money together.
I have 11 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, 1.5k.
You broke motherfucker.
I don't. I have
1.5K
a third of that.
There's splint mail if you need that. 200.
Oh. I don't even know what the next best mail is for me.
You have chain, the next best is splint.
Yeah. I wanted to jump right to plate. Fuck it, I'll just wait. Alright, thanks for your help, Rourke.
No problem. You need steel? Come back. I got the finest in town.
I'll tell my traveling companions.
Oh,
Okay.
Good day to you, sir. Alright.
Would I know where a merchant's guild is?
Well, there's the obvious Golden Dagger Company.
Yeah, not
you'd
doing
probably
that.
go into that. Yeah, you probably go around that district. There's probably another guild around there.
Okay. Go talk to the merchant guild then.
Alright, sure, it's called the Northumbrian Merchants Guild.
Northumbrian, that's decent. Okay. I guess, who do I see when I go in or approach them or whatever?
It's really noisy. You see some pretty wealthy people in the room, actually. A couple of fat people, you know, bragging about how much gold they made in their last trade.
Are there any dwarves?
You see one.
Are there any people talking about trading with dwarves?
Probably a lot of them.
Okay. I guess I would approach the dwarven merchant.
Says, "Hey, what do you need? You doing business? You here to do business?"
Yes, actually, I was looking to find the famous Edna, the dwarven smith. I was wondering if you had any contact with her or would be able to arrange business with her in any way.
Oh, I have done deals with her in the past. Why? Do you have gold?
Yes.
Alright, what kind of business are you looking to do?
I'm looking to get some mithril forged,
Interesting.
and apparently she's the only one who knows how to do it.
Of course. So, where did you get this mithril?
Dude, I don't remember how I got the mithril.
You bought it off some guy all the way back in Aurelia.
Yeah, I guess I say I bought it off a merchant in Aurelia. I don't think he knew the worth of it, or at least he didn't know of anybody who could actually turn it into something useful.
May I see this piece?
I guess I would, like, show it to him, but definitely make sure I'm holding on to it.
He reaches out to grab it.
I'd be like, whoa, what are you doing?
Oh, just examining it.
You can examine it without grabbing it.
He kind of frowns and says, okay. Takes out a spyglass, starts examining it, says, well, not the purest piece of mithril I've ever seen, but definitely a hunk. Tell you what, how about I give it, how about you and I cut a deal here? I will, you give me half of that, and I'll get it to her.
I mean, there's literally no guarantee on anything. I'd rather be taken to her, or at least go to meet her myself. You don't even have to go with me, as long as you can give me directions or some sort of an actual setup to meet her.
He rubs his chin and says, okay, how about I give you directions and you agree to give me 1/4 of that piece? I'll even give you an escort.
What reasonably can I make with 3/4 of a mithril ingot?
Probably a longsword.
How much would I need to make actual armor?
More than what you
More
have.
than one ingot.
Way more than what you have.
Okay. So I can
Like a
still make a
berry.
longsword with 3/4?
A long sword, not a great sword.
You can make like a skin tight
Like a
mithril
battle
suit.
axe.
Can I make any two-handed weapons with 3/4 of an ingot?
Battle axe.
You could just.
Battle axe, probably yeah.
Out of curiosity,
Yes.
could you literally just stick like a stick on it and use it like a hammer?
Well, wait, is the battle
No,
axe
you can't.
two-handed? I can't remember what
great
my
axe.
other weapon is.
Great axe, yeah, it's two-handed.
So a battle axe is a great axe.
Great axe, yeah, I'll say it's called a great axe, but yeah.
Why the hell is there enough to make a great axe but not a great sword?
Because it takes
You're
way
sticking
more.
a piece of wood into a piece of metal, whereas you need an entire giant-ass piece of metal to make a great sword.
Wow, with a sword you're still taking the blade and putting it into a hilt.
Oh
There's a
no.
lot less blade.
lot
Stop.
less blade on an axe.
Unless you
Yeah.
like mix it with other stuff and make it unpure.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
not really
yeah,
a
you
big
make it
problem
less-
because they still do the same damage, so whatever. But if I had an entire ingot, is there anything I could make?
Compared to
sword.
like, yeah.
Yeah, other than that. Okay, so if
That's
I had
enough to make a great sword.
it's enough to make a great sword. Would I? How much did I pay? I don't even remember, man. How much did I pay for the mithril ingot? Do you remember?
That was before we did conversion, so I have no idea. Probably I'd say around 500 gold.
I was actually gonna say, wasn't it 500?
Probably I think it was
500?
around 500.
I
I
didn't
think it
write
was-
it down. So.
Jesus Christ.
It was around like 500 in our current economy.
Okay. In our current economy was
It
500.
was about half your money. I think.
Jesus Christ. So
Yeah,
how much
so it was
is
a lot.
how much is the how much would a quarter of this ingot that they're worth then?
A
Considering
quarter?
that the merchant I bought it from, I'm assuming was selling it for a cheaper price than he knew, or maybe I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
Maybe. Well, I mean, he may have just wanted to get rid of it for some reason.
I suppose in your mind, wouldn't it be worth a quarter of what you paid?
I
Yeah.
guess.
Probably a bit more if you
Um,
want to profit.
A quarter of it, man. But I could just have all of it.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's up to you.
that's giant logic right there.
I guess I don't want to insult the merchant. I was hoping to use this entire ingot to forge a great sword. Would there be any way I could pay you for the information or the instead?
Well, I kind of want a piece of that mithril.
What the hell is he gonna do with a quarter of it? He's probably just gonna fucking sell it for like a shit ton. It's just fucking merchants. I guess I would say to him, I'll have to think about it. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I wasn't here when because I bit of stomach. Are we here with Hrothgar?
No.
No,
not
you're
myself.
off doing.
Never mind. Then I can't offer it with.
I guess I'd say I'll have to consider it and come back and let you know my decision. Is that alright?
All right. Well, I'm here till tomorrow, so you can look me
Okay.
up. Name's Azrak.
Azrak? Okay.
Pleasure to meet you. And he holds out his hand.
Astron?
Nice meeting you, Azrak. I'm Hrothgar. That might have been a mistake to say
Pleasure,
my
Hroth.
name.
Tell
But
him your
whatever.
real name, you fucking moron.
Trust is an essential part of any business transaction.
So is lying.
Pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
But in
So-
case I can't find you, where are you staying?
Oh, this is a bad one. I probably saw an inn on the way here, right?
Yeah.
I'll give him the
Just
name
make up a
of
name. Just make up a name.
the Prancing Pony.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
You're fucked,
We
man.
went to that.
Said, like,
we
I'm
went to that
not telling
Hobbits
you.
Inn. You went to a Hobbits Inn. That's interesting.
Thank
What
you.
did you
See?
get?
Dallas got it.
Yeah, that's why I said, God damn it.
I mean, the Prancing Pony isn't technically isn't
Yeah, I
technically
know,
a
but
Hobbit's Inn, but you.
I
for
know,
this-
but I just made
as long as it doesn't affect Azrak's opinion of me or anything, then I don't care
Yeah.
how you spin it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I leave.
Okay.
Man, all the merchants I talk to are just gonna try to game me, aren't they? Fucking nobody will do anything out of the goodness of their heart. I can go back to the inn. Well, unless there's like, are there any other people who would just like, I don't want to say info booths, but like,
I mean, you can go around. There's like the guild has like like an accountant type of guy at a desk.
yeah,
It's
but
kind of
he's
like a banker.
a bunch of merchant people. I don't want to necessarily find a merchant.
They're not. Well, they're not really merchants. They're like bankers. There's like a row of bankers.
But this is
At a
the
desk.
same place as where I just talked to Azrak.
Yeah.
Probably not a smart idea then. Would I be able to just walk into an inn and ask the innkeeper something without like paying him or staying there?
It depends on the innkeeper.
I was gonna go back to our inn, assuming it's not like really far away.
Sure.
I don't know if you want to like cut to the other guys now and then you can jump
I guess
back
we'll
to
cut
me.
to Davros and Williver. You guys are trying to find a ship, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys are. I guess where are you guys searching in the Dragon's Den? You guys go for the Shark Tank or what?
Honestly, Shark Tank sounds like a good place to
Yeah,
look.
that sounds like it makes more sense. Yeah.
I mean,
Go to the Shark Tank.
Wait, hang on. Was the Shark Tank a literal Shark Tank?
that's what I said.
No, it's a fucking inn. You goddamn bastards.
Let's ask the sharks.
Yeah. I mean, they might let us ride them.
Sharks know a lot about boats. I would
guess
assume.
I mean, I would start at the Shark Tank.
Okay, yeah. So you guys go over to the Shark Tank. A lot of sailors in there. It's by the dock, so there's a lot of sailors. Yeah, in there. Pretty rowdy, like the Dragon's Den. So yeah, what do you guys do?
I hail the nearest, I guess. Actually, wait, hang on. Is it like completely full, or are there like places to sit?
Yeah, there are places to sit. It's pretty full, but still places to sit.
I guess I find some place to sit with Williver and like hail the nearest. I'm guessing they have bar wenches.
Yeah.
I guess I'd hail the nearest wench.
What can I get you fine gentlemen today?
Boat.
I guess first I order something.
Wait,
that-
what did you say?
He said
Just
boat.
Get us a boat.
Just his boat. I think what my friend here means is, first I'll take something to drink. Also, is there anyone that here makes a living transporting people, or maybe someone who has some information we can buy?
There are a bunch of captains in this bar right now.
I tip her. I don't think how I can never judge how much I want to tip.
5
people.
silver-ish, probably do.
Yeah, five silvers. Like, have any suggestions for a nice, pleasant, quick journey to? I'm trying to figure out where we're going again.
Ice
Ice
crown.
crown.
Ice crown.
Ice crown. You're going across the bay.
Yeah.
Any of those three are probably going up there. Last time I checked.
I smile at her and just say thanks.
Wait, is Ice
problem
Crown a
to take
city
a
or a
shot.
territory?
It's a territory. So if you look up at the map, there's Ice Crown, and then within there's the White Desert. There's
So do we know exactly where we're going in Ice Crown?
Roros.
Roros. Okay, so
Ruh-roh.
do we know? Do we know a city we're going to in Roros? Like, are we going to? Is it on the map?
Latitude
knows.
49,
Athenian
longitude 48.
Yeah, no, but we need to tell the ship captain where we're going exactly, like a port city.
Well, we don't need to, do we?
We can't just drive the ship into land and be like, "Yeah, we're here."
Well, no, they would know someplace to dock, so we just.
No, I know,
follow
but
the-
I'm saying, do we know where we're going? Like, we want to
Yeah,
dock
it's-
as close to where we're going as possible.
I wouldn't know.
So, like, have we been told a city?
I
We haven't
believe.
even asked about that.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna say. We'll just say that she said you're going to. Dania mentioned that you guys are going to the land of Lun, Lhun.
LHUNR. So as I look at Gulliver, I ask him, then I look at the three she pointed out, the wench pointed out. It's like, which one do you want to try?
That one.
I look at whatever one he's pointing at.
Alright, it's this guy. It's this captain surrounded by all his mates. They're just drinking. He's got his
His
stereotypical
mates or
captain's
his
hat
maids?
on. Mates.
Mates.
Like his
Oh,
shipmates.
okay.
The shipmates. It's a very comfy ride
There's
there
a maid
on
there
his
too.
boat.
There are maids there too. We'll say that. Yeah.
Oh shit!
So he looks faulty.
I want to get on this boat.
Yeah. He looks fairly young. So yeah.
So you'd say he's the youngest out of the three?
Probably yeah.
Trying to think. I approach him then. With my drink in hand.
Alright. Oh, guest. What could I do for you?
I greet him very politely, pretty much like maybe a bit like more politely than I would others, and it's
Hi.
like it's like it's like
Can
I
I
just
help you?
ignore what happens, and then I hear you transport to the ice cream.
Well, Lum.
Oh, I'm starting off with ice cream.
We're heading up there. We're actually looking for people to work.
Work. Doing ship work or maybe
Ship
guarding? Ship work? I'm trying to think if any of us can do ship.
I
Well,
definitely
guarding
do not
too,
know
and
how to
ship work.
function a boat.
Do you may potentially dock in London at some point? Or near London?
No, a bit further west than that. Probably gonna go to Frostfall.
Ah, yes,
That's-
Frostfall.
That doesn't sound too. Do I know? Do I know how far away Frostfall is from London? Or I guess
No,
I'm just gonna ask.
It's
him,
not.
do you know how many days or how many days of walk or horse travel Frostfall is away from London?
Probably a week.
A week? On foot
Aye,
or by horse?
on foot.
So it'll probably be like half by horse.
Half on.
Not too much travel. Do you think you could take on a party of trying to remember how much we are, 6?
6. You have 6 hands? Yeah, I can take 6 hands.
We might some of us might be able to do boating work, but we can definitely guard. We have experience in escorts.
Alright. Well, standard wage is 5 gold a week. That includes your meals and board. And yeah, as long as you abide by ship rules, everything will be fine.
Sure. Do you as long as it's we would only we would only be coming with you as far as Frostfall.
Frostfall? That's fine. I can pick up more crew members over there.
Sure. When do you guys leave?
Probably. Well, we need to get the goods on. So after we collect the goods here, we'll probably leave in 5 days.
Sure. We're staying at the. Trying to think. Do I wanna? We're staying at the Dragons Den. If you need to contact us and or for any reason, you can ask for. Trying to think. You can ask for David.
Alright, I will.
Will be.
I'll just need all your crewmates to get here before we leave to sign the contract.
Sure. Do you want to do that on the day of, or do you just want to arrange some time?
Come by later today
Sure.
once you got your crew together.
All right. I thank him and then leave back to my table.
Alright. Okay, so yeah. He goes back to his drinking and his good time. What do you guys do now?
I'm probably gonna keep an eye on him for a little bit longer, just in case to see if anything happens, in case he reacts to potentially how we look. But it's like, I'm pretty much done for now.
Okay. So you like go all the way across the bar?
Oh no, I go back to my table.
Oh, okay. So that's a ways away, I guess. But yeah, they just start laughing and stuff. You can't really hear them.
If
because
nothing
it's
really
noisy.
happens, if nothing really happens after a while, if I would just get up and leave.
Okay. Williver, do you want to do anything?
No.
Okay. So yeah, you guys leave. Does everyone just go back to the inn?
I guess.
I suppose so. I mean, what time is it?
I'll say what, like 3? I'll say 3.
I mean, if it's 3, I'd probably do the same thing I usually do when I find a new town. Find like, a board posting or like an adventurers guild or something.
Sure.
I'll
A lot of
come join you
merchants
on
guilds
that.
around here.
Like somewhere I could find job listings or like just random post-its.
Sure. Obvious place is town hall, but
Yeah.
yeah. So you guys start walking to town hall. While we do that, back at the inn, who is there? Rayon and Bastin, what are you guys doing?
Probably having a sick nap.
Alright, yeah, you take your dose and you nap, you're probably coughing your lungs out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Rayon, what are you doing?
Did he take his medicine? I'm sure he did. I'm sure it's fine. I really got nothing, man.
Well, where are you right now? Just downstairs in your room or
I'm
what?
chilling upstairs in the room, I guess, sharpening a dagger or something like that.
Okay. So while you're in your room, a falcon flies into your room and lands right in front of you.
That's cool.
Does that happen often?
Oh, fucking sweet.
It caws at you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I call back, bitch. No, in all seriousness, what is it? Does it look threatening?
It looks like it's got something tied to its leg.
Ah, gotcha. All right, in typical fashion, I motion it over and take the note.
Okay. You unscroll the note, and it says, "I have the other bracelet. Find me. 5 Legion NW Tower. 2 days."
Gonna have to repeat that line.
That happened too fast.
Okay.
7 days.
On. Let me.
Sounds like a ransom note. Like, I can't tell the tone of the note.
Well, it
Well,
depends on
it's
how
a
I.
tiny ass note with chicken scratch on it, basically.
Hawk
Giving
scratch.
us the other bracelet.
Hawk scratch to us.
Hawk scratch. Yeah, whatever.
5 Legion Northwest Tower.
Did
Careful.
you post it somewhere? No.
In chat.
Okay. What? Oh, it's not. Okay, well, if you say careful, then it's not a threat, I guess.
Or he's telling you to be careful of him. Oh.
In 2 days, you said, right?
Yeah, what was
2
the
days?
last?
Oh yeah. 2 days.
Well, guess we're not leaving here before then anyway. 5 Legion Northwest. So that's probably like 5th Legion. Somebody in the army?
It's Aladir!
That's Rayon's actual reaction.
You just squeals like a schoolgirl.
Yeah, Bastion, you hear that from the other room.
What the fuck?
Okay. So Hrothgar, you went back to the inn, right? Kevin?
Yep. Sorry.
You went? Yeah, you're back at the inn.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
Is anybody else back here, or is it just...
No, it's just you right now, and Bastion and Rayon and Thania.
Oh, I guess I relay the information to everyone in the room.
Well, I'm not actually
Just
in the
you.
room yet, I don't think.
Oh.
You relay the information to yourself.
Lol.
So, from what I know of Baston, would I think that he knows anything about dwarven culture or dwarves? It seems like he's not really into that kind of scholarly research. But
I do know Dwarvish.
Well, he knows how to speak. He knows a bit then, I guess.
well, I would go up to our rooms. I guess he's sleeping.
Actually, you lived in the mountains, so you probably know a bit about dwarven culture too. They're mountainous people as well. Big cities, lots of
like-
metal,
They like rock.
like digging. They like
Can't-
rocks.
I can't speak Dwarvish though, can I?
No. You can speak
Ding, ding.
Shine.
Yeah, that's not super useful. I guess I'd go. How long have I been gone?
Probably I'll say 2 hours.
Is Baston still sleeping?
I assume so.
If I open his door,
I assume so.
whatever. I guess I'd shake him like Baston. Baston.
Fireball.
I knew it was gonna happen. I
Just
knew
kidding.
it.
What's
You
up,
lied.
you motherfucker?
I'm sorry to wake you. I hope you're. How are you feeling?
Bad.
Yeah.
No
well,
thanks to you. Jesus.
Well, I mean, we did kind of like help you get to the doctor and everything, but
Yeah.
anyway,
Appreciative.
do you know
Ish.
and do you know how to speak Dwarvish?
Yes. Why?
Do you know a lot about the dwarves and where they live and their culture?
I would know some things.
Looking,
Probably.
apparently the smith who can forge this mithril ingot I have is a dwarven smith, and she's gone back to Azanoth. Azanoth. Do you know anything about Azanoth?
Let me find out for you.
I love these moments where you ask a character and the character has to ask Dallas what they know.
Well, just think of what you know from Lord of the Rings and describe that.
Okay.
How have we not rolled anything yet?
Because I haven't had to.
Azanoth,
Not
it's a
doing-
vast underground city.
Oh.
Think like many human cities all rolled into one, all underground, with every machinery and forges, everything going on down there. Their little rat holes. It's actually pretty impressive.
So you're saying it might be
Casual
really
racism.
hard to find somebody.
Credit where credit's due. One person in the whole city.
Well, I mean, I don't
Unless
know. I
they're
mean, they are a
like-
famous person apparently, so I'd imagine.
Yeah. If
going
they're super
there.
famous, that would probably be reasonable.
Do you know how far Azanoth is from here?
No.
You're looking at about a month on foot, or probably, yeah, a month on foot,
How long on horse?
half.
2 weeks? 2.5 weeks?
Yeah.
What? That's so much shorter on horseback.
I mean, horses do
Well,
run
you're on
faster
horseback.
than humans.
Actually, no, it'd actually probably be 3 weeks because you're going through mountains. So. 3
well, I mean, depending on how close Azanoth actually is to the border of Northumbria. I don't know, because the map doesn't really give me an indication.
weeks. Yeah, but it's in that general area of the dot. So, probably 3 weeks.
Huh. I guess I'd say, are you able to come with me just for a little bit, Baston, in case I need somebody
You okay?
to speak Dwarvish? Or are you still too sick?
Like right now, aren't we going somewhere?
I mean, not like right now. They're out finding a ship, but we don't know when the ship's gonna leave.
Well, like.
No, I'm not saying going to Azanoth right now. I'm gonna try to go talk to a dwarf in Mercia.
Oh.
I'm not saying, hey, Baston, let's just go to Azanoth. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it, bro.
Fuck.
Road trip.
3 week detour, boys.
No,
Yeah, probably. What are my fatigue levels at?
5 still until you rest.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well maybe
That's
I'll be
like-
able to find somebody and then have you come later and talk
Yeah.
to them.
5 is.
Hey, you're deathly ill. Want to go on a road
Yeah.
trip?
5
I was
is
not
pretty
saying
bad.
a road trip. I'm looking for somebody in the city.
One more fatigue level, and I'm basically dying. So
Okay,
5's
wow.
pretty bad.
Get some sleep, and then I tuck him in and I read him a bedtime
It's
story.
like he was trying to.
So is this an illustration of Baston now in roll 20?
Yeah.
Because if I see that, I get uncomfortable and leave.
I'm very comfortable.
Oh my. Yeah, by the way, that medicine also acts as Viagra.
Wow.
Yeah.
Better save some of that medicine.
Yeah, your old ass probably needs it.
Not that old. I will fireball you.
Rand's not even here anyway. Alright. I leave Baston's room and go down and talk to the innkeeper again.
Alright.
I'd say thanks for your help earlier talking to Rorik. He said that the smith who was in town was Edina. Apparently she's a fabled dwarven blacksmith. Do you know of her?
Edna? I think I heard a name like that before.
Okay.
People are looking for that kind of person, I think.
Do you know if there's any gatherings of dwarves in Mercia at all?
You mean like a country club?
I mean, I don't know. Just any like bars where dwarves are likely to hang out, or even a dwarven bar in Mercia.
None that I know of.
Since you
There are
share a
dwarves
border.
around here. There's one staying upstairs if you'd like to talk to him.
Do you happen to know what he does? I'm just looking. I'm looking for a smith, so I don't want to bother the man. If
I don't know. He's not very talkative.
I see. Sure. I mean, as long as you don't think it would be bothering him, I'd love to talk to him.
Sure, he's room number 5.
What room number are we?
At all?
I don't know, 10.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Did
go
you
to
guys get a
room.
roll 20 servers interrupted?
Yeah.
It says the
I'm
connection
loaded.
to the service has been interrupted, but we haven't really had to use it yet. So,
Yeah.
anyway, okay. I guess I go to room number 5 and knock on the door.
Yeah, knock on the door. You hear, what?
I guess I'd say, hello, sir. I was just hoping to talk to you about getting into contact with a dwarven smith.
Oh, no, Smith, go away.
So, just take a moment of your time. Are you from Azeroth?
God, can you roll something right now?
Am I rolling for
No,
like
it's-
persuasion?
Broken for me.
Yeah, persuasion.
Okay.
It's broken
Let's see if
for me.
Is it
Can I
completely
see it?
broken?
Maybe.
Let's see. I rolled.
I have a D20 in my bag if you want
I was
me
gonna
to
say,
get it.
I'm looking for my D20 here.
I rolled. It shows up for me. Can you see it?
Well, what? No, I don't see it. What'd you roll?
I definitely rolled a 20. No, I rolled a. I rolled a.
Literally, no one laughed but you.
I rolled a 12.
Rolled a 12.
Yes, I have.
Says, yeah, I'm from Asnoth. What do you want to know?
I'm just looking for the to somehow meet or get the service of Edna, the famous smith from what I've heard is from Azeroth.
Yeah, you're not the first person, buddy.
I don't doubt it. I was just wondering if you could give me. I know how to get to Azeroth. I was just wondering if you knew if she was still there or where her smith was located in Azeroth.
Yeah, she's a traveling smith, so her workshop is mobile.
Okay, but I mean, when she goes back to Azeroth, doesn't she take her workshop back to like a certain place?
Probably her manor, I assume.
So do you know where that is?
Probably somewhere on the 5th level.
Okay, 5th level. I mean, like, how specific do I need to get with asking this guy to actually find it? Considering you've said that Azeroth is a giant city.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably go there and ask for directions yourself. Like,
I guess. Um, so, do you know if she's back in Azeroth now? I was talking to one of the blacksmiths in the town, and he said that.
fuck should I know? I'm not her secretary.
Oh my god, it's the line that everybody has. Okay, I guess I'd say. Well, thank you very much for your assistance. Is there any? Is there a fast path from Umbria to Azeroth that you might know of,
Yeah,
or is
get
it
a
just a
shovel
common?
and dig.
Seriously,
Get a
that's.
shovel and dig. Yeah, seriously, try it.
Can I like? What's the inflection in his voice? Does he sound sarcastic?
Sarcastic. Sarcastic.
I don't know. Secret tunnels. Well, I guess I'd say one final question: are there any other gatherings of dwarves in Mercia at all that you would know of?
Yeah, right here, between you and me.
So you're the only dwarf in Mercia.
Oh, probably.
Do you have
Who
a
the fuck
favorite?
wants to go around here?
Why are you here?
None of your fucking business.
Fair enough. Do you have a favorite bar or something the dwarves frequent?
I don't know.
So you just stay in your room all day?
For now, yes.
Well, seems like a lonely life. But I'll leave you to it.
Go fuck yourself, stranger.
Wow, what an asshole. I'm gonna go burn
Dude,
his
you
fucking...
sounded so rude.
How?
Holy shit. It sounds like a lonely life, but I'll leave you to it.
You just stayed in your room all day. I already thanked him.
Yeah, you don't call people out on that shit, man.
Whatever. Alright. I'd leave then.
I like how he also just assumes doors meet up with other doors.
I know, fucking the casual racism is out of control.
They're just attracted to each other. They have some neat sets.
I guess I go back to the innkeeper and ask him if he knows two things, I guess. One, how many dwarves are generally in Mercia? Like, are they commonly in Mercia, or is it pretty uncommon?
Pretty uncommon, I'd say.
But there's a
You'll
fair number of
find-
merchants.
I guess. Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of merchants around here, obviously, ever since the boom in trade.
Okay, so is there a well-worn route between Azeroth and Northumbria?
No, just follow the road.
But I'm saying it's well-traveled, like lots of people are on the road.
Just any road that goes up in that direction right now, basically.
So I'm saying it's like a safe passageway, right? Like it's not a perilous journey between Northumbria and Azeroth.
Unless you plan on trekking all the way through the mountains for some goddamn reason.
No, I don't. I just want to get to Azeroth itself.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, well thank you for your assistance, innkeeper.
Problem.
I guess I'll just go to a bar nearby.
Okay.
See if I can find any more dwarves. If only we still had a dwarven companion. But he went fucking apeshit.
Sure, dude.
Harbeck burst through the door.
I mean, if he burst through the door, I'd be happy. Maybe I could get him to give me some
Yeah,
information.
he's probably gonna
Just
like fuck your
ejaculates
mouth
on
or
you
something.
and stuff, but- okay, anyways, Davros and Williver, you guys go to town hall. You notice quite a few homeless people around, actually. But aside from that, big hall. Well, actually, it's not as big as most cities, now that you think about it, but, you know. So, what are you guys looking for?
Post-it board.
Okay, yeah, there's a board. Mostly just petty thieves and, you know, maybe a rapist or a murderer here and there. A
Yeah,
small bounty
typical.
on them.
Are there any
A
officials
lot of people
around?
looking to buy slaves, though.
Uh,
What?
Are there any officials around?
Officials? Like, guards?
I suppose, yeah. I mean, we're at the town hall, right?
A lot of guards around.
I asked one of the town guards, what's up with the homeless situation?
Well, you're not a merchant or you're not a slave trader these days. Generally business isn't going too good.
What happened? I thought there was a big business boom. I figured it would be this.
Slaves, but in farming and everything else, nah. Everyone's heading. That's why everyone's heading north right now to find work.
If all the farmers are gone, where are you guys getting your food from?
Thing or not, food's starting to run short.
Oh, damn. Well, thanks for the heads up, I guess. I just leave them to it. So there's nothing on the board about anything really too important?
No, just petty thieves and stuff.
Just like grab a couple of them. I mean, are they like pictures or they're just
Doodles, sketches.
like grab the ones with doodles, I guess. Like if I just commit the picture to memory, if I notice anyone similar, go like knock on the head.
Sure. So yeah, you grab a few. You just grab a few of them. Oliver, what do you do? Just
I don't know.
stretch.
Sure.
Okay.
Just hanging out, I guess. I'm tired.
All right. All right. So, do you guys go back to the inn then?
Sure.
I'm done.
That's why there's no music. Anyways, so yeah, you guys
Yeah,
go back to
there's
the
no
inn.
music.
Hrothgar, what are you doing?
Give us music, Dallas.
I don't think you can. My
I
roll
can.
20's
Oh yeah,
not
because
up.
roll 20's fudged.
It's fine.
So I went to a bar.
Okay. So yeah, you go into a bar.
Are there any dwarves in the bar?
Yeah, you see one.
Is he at the bar?
Yeah, he's at the bar drinking by himself.
Does he look? How does he look? Like a worker, like a merchant?
He looks like a worker, probably.
All right, I guess I'd sit down beside him
All right.
and get. You know what? Let's just get. What's like? I guess mead is like a common thing, but. Nah, let's just get some
Yeah.
grog.
Oh God. Okay, sure. It's a silver.
Okay.
Okay, you get a grog. It tastes like piss and alcohol.
Delicious. I guess I would turn to the dwarf and say, so how long have you been in Mercia?
Just a day. Probably leaving tomorrow.
Hmm.
Find work. Or to do work.
You come from Azeroth?
Aye.
What's your trade?
Right now I'm sailing.
Sailing.
Not a thing that most dwarves do, I'll admit, but it's work.
I guess there's a lot of work around here for sailing.
Aye.
I guess I'd say, would you happen to know of Edna, the smith from Azeroth? Azeroth?
Yeah. Yeah, she's one of those really rich people. Why?
Oh, so you just arrived in? Well, I guess he said he just arrived in Mercia recently, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'd say, was she in Azeroth when you left?
I think so. Probably. Maybe.
Oh, do you happen to know where she's planning to travel next? I'm sorry for all the questions. I'm just trying to track her down to get some work done.
Yeah, you and probably everyone else. I can't afford any of her stuff, so I wouldn't know.
Do you know where she usually travels to, or is it just all around the north?
Probably all around the north, wherever there's business.
So I guess what would bring her to Mercia? Like I heard she was here in Mercia before.
Probably making something for a rich person.
Oh, so how do the rich people get into contact with her then?
Couriers, I imagine.
Couriers, okay. Guess that's an option. Don't really have the time for that though. I guess if I was making my way to Azeroth, do you know of a faster route perhaps to get there than the main roads?
You got a griffin?
No, unfortunately.
You're out of luck then.
Hmm.
Or if you have a unicorn.
What? How does a unicorn get you there faster?
Teleports.
Is this like a known thing? In the
it's
world?
a myth.
It's a myth. Okay.
We need to get a unicorn.
Hmm. Interesting. How do couriers track people down generally who move a lot?
The courier would probably just go to her manor and leave a message.
I guess. Damn, it takes a long ass time
She gets it.
to get work done then.
Or you can get a magic courier, but I mean that's gonna be, hella expensive.
I guess. Maybe Davros can send his imp all the way to Azeroth. I know he can't.
Yes, it could.
Can he? It doesn't have a limit to how far it can be
Technically.
away from him?
No.
Oh. Well then. Man, I don't really know. Nobody's really giving me too much shit to go on. I have to say, you wouldn't happen to know anybody who is in contact with her. Well, he already said he didn't, right? Yeah.
No.
He already
He
said he
didn't.
didn't. What is he drinking?
Grog.
I guess I'd say thanks for your help, stranger, and I'd finish my drink and leave him a silver.
Nice talking to you. Yeah. Yeah, you finish your grog. Alright, and go back? Do you leave and go back to...
I mean, it
Go back
seems
to the
like from talking to all these people that there's really no more information I can get. It sounds like it's pretty
Yeah.
easy to get to Azeroth, so I don't really know why I would pay the merchant money,
Yeah.
considering like he doesn't seem like he's literally giving me any service. So, yeah, I have one more thing I might try, but other than that, I'm done for now. So I go back
Okay.
to the inn, and I
Sure,
just
so
stare
everyone
at
meets back at the end. Bastion, do you throw a fireball?
He doesn't. He's asleep.
In my head.
In your head.
Dreaming of
Just
fireballs.
dreaming of fireballs. He's just this overlord throwing fireballs down at everyone in his dreams. Okay, so yeah, you guys all convey back at the end.
I guess
Hey
that's
guys, guess who I just talked to? Nope, you're wrong. It was a falcon. Haha.
Nobody's. said
Anyways, there's a letter on his foot, and I read it to him. I didn't read the letter to the falcon. I read it to you guys, by the way.
Rayon, are you drunk again?
Dude, I was so bored, like, for the past hour. Holy shit.
Yeah, well.
Anyways,
Okay, so
yeah. The letter said pretty much, we have the other bracelet, 5 Legion Northwest Tower. Find me in 2 days. Careful. So,
Why do we
What
care
do you
about the other
guys-
bracelet?
well, I don't know. I have no idea. But, how do they know we have this bracelet? Have we been followed?
Wait, when did we get the other bracelet again? I don't remember.
Back in the
Way
cave.
back.
We got
Goblin cave.
both bracelets in one cave, right?
Ah.
Yep.
There
Okay.
were 2 bracelets there. But remember back in the chest that we had looked in, it looked like there was a spot for another gem of some sort and I think another bracelet or something like that.
Why would somebody have taken only one bracelet from the chest and not everything?
Oh no, you got both from the you got both of them from the cave. It's just Aladir took one and never gave it back.
So if
so
somebody's
it was
saying they
placed
have
for
the other
three
bracelet, would we think it's Aladir?
You can assume whatever you want.
I would
That's
think
what
it's
I thought.
Aldir.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
what I thought.
maybe somebody murdered him.
Good.
You never met him, you jerk.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
I'm sorry. The chest had 3 jewels and a bracelet. Or would have had room for 3 jewels and a bracelet. So it's probably the other bracelet.
Well, you had both of them. It's just Aladir took one,
Yeah.
and
yeah,
then
that's what I
Prothgar
mean.
kept the other. So yeah.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Dude. Guys.
okay.
Aladir.
So it could
It's
be
the resurgence of
Aladir,
Aladir.
but he could have also been, like, tortured, had the bracelet taken from him, and now this is some, like, work of Red Eye's doing or something,
Okay.
considering we
okay,
know he's watching us.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like if he knew where we were, he wouldn't go. I mean, last time he kind of just dream realm mind fucked us. Why would he go through this? Why would he do this?
And why would he say careful? Just to throw us off? Nah. Nah, man. Too elaborate.
I don't know. I'm just wary.
He hasn't Reddit hasn't exactly been subtle with his attacks.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go meet this person. I'm just saying we should be prepared. And
Yeah,
also,
I'm
like,
just saying I don't think it's Red Eyes.
I guess, but why do we want this bracelet again?
We found out that the one one of us is wearing makes it slightly easier to dodge attacks.
I mean, yeah, we know it's useful,
No,
but
that was the helmet.
God damn it.
All you know is the bracelet has evocation. The one that Prothgar has, that
Oh,
one's
right.
the Clint.
yeah, we don't even
That
know what it does.
evocation.
Maybe it
It's-
only does shit if you have the other bracelet.
Together, yeah.
That's totally what it is, isn't it?
Oh. Dudes, we gotta get it.
Do we?
You wear both of them, raise your hands above your head and interlock them.
Yep. Just like a magic trick.
I mean,
I
it
think
doesn't
we
hurt.
should go.
Yeah, I think we should go. First off, I found a ship for us that we can actually get paid for to be on if we guard the ship. Leaves in 5 days.
10 out of 10.
Goes
good
to
work.
Frost Fall or Wall.
How long was this trip supposed to take?
Oh, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And if we want the contract, we gotta meet with them later today.
Oh, sorry, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. My bad. 2 weeks.
We have to meet with them later today.
To sign the contract.
Why does it have to be today?
I mean,
Well,
either-
hey man, I'd rather like have a secure, like some sort of confirmation that we are in fact doing it instead of getting screwed over.
I guess. How reputable were these sailors?
they seem pretty clean to me, like squeaky clean.
Do you know what they're transporting?
Cargo, like legal, actual cargo.
Is that because
From what I
they
could see.
said that, or because you saw it?
Because their mannerisms came off that way.
Okay.
It's slaves.
Which technically is actually legal cargo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is Baston here, like, with this whole thing, or is he still sleeping?
Probably
I don't know,
dreaming.
Bastion, did you wake up by now to like wander around, or,
How much
or are
time
you still
is it?
sleeping?
I'm probably still pretty knackered.
Probably, yeah, it's probably like 4. I don't know if you'd wake up by then or not.
I'm probably dozing. Like I don't know if I, yeah.
Starts smuggling fireball in his in his sleep. Yeah,
Fireball.
fireball.
Alright.
How... This isn't me saying it out loud, but how long did you say it would take us to go through the mountains?
Through the mountains? Probably
Like- Well, like, how far does Azeroth connect between Northumbria and the White Desert?
Oh, you want to go that way?
Isn't that fucking
Okay.
dangerous?
The White Desert? Yeah, because there's nothing in the White Desert.
So
You're
I'm
basically
assuming
going-
Azeroth wouldn't connect to the White Desert.
It would, but it's just if you're trying to go that way, it's kind of
You're-
a perilous journey.
You're crossing a desert. That's not easy.
Yes, it is.
Well, you're clipping the corner of a desert.
Oh, I guess yeah. You could do that, but you'd be crossing the mountain. Either way, it's a bit more difficult going that way. But so is the north. I mean, you're from that area, so yeah, you know the north is rather dangerous.
Okay. Can you... Also, what just blooped? Oh, I guess Roll20 just synced up. I don't have the
Okay.
connection error thing anymore.
Yeah, mine just.
Oh, mine looped.
Nice.
So where is Lun? Like, on the map?
It's just we'll just say perpendicularly north of Mercia.
Okay. So would you say it would take the same amount of time to go from Lun to Azeroth as it would to go from Mercia to Azeroth?
No,
Well,
because
keep
there are
in
no
mind,
roads.
keep in mind that we're docking at Frostfall, which is a bit to the. Or sorry, I guess I tell you at Frostfall, whatever.
Yeah.
It'd be to the west of Lund, so it'd actually be closer to that
Ah, it would be closer to Azeroth then.
by a week on
Yep.
foot.
So how long would it
Yep.
take for me to get from Frostfall to Azeroth?
Probably like a week less.
So 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And 1 week on horse, if we could actually get that many horses.
No. It was 3 weeks on horse, I believe.
Oh,
From
was it?
Mercia to Azeroth, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was,
big
it
is-
was a month on. It was a month on foot, 3 weeks on horse.
Okay. So I only save a week with horse?
Yeah, because you're
guess
going through mountains.
mountainous.
Well, I guess. I'm looking... I guess looking at the map doesn't give me a direct indication of when the mountains start.
Well, the red area, basically.
I know. It's just like, when I reach that area, am I at Azeroth? Do I have to go a little bit into it kind of thing?
You have to go a little bit inland.
Okay.
It's like in the middle of the mountain range, basically.
Interesting. Is Frostfall like a decent-sized city? Would any of us know?
Well, do you ask Athenia?
Sure.
Does frost fall?
I mean, whatever
What do you
call
mean frost fall?
it.
I've never heard of such a city.
It's at the south of Roros, across from Mercia.
I've never heard of it.
Have you heard of Lun?
Oh yes, it's where we're going.
Oh yeah, duh. So you've never heard of Frostfall?
No.
No, like, port city or town to the west of Lun?
About a week.
No.
About a week's travel.
Nope.
These
That's
sailors!
not
Real reliable! I'm getting mighty suspicious about this, Davros.
odd. I mean,
Considering
I'd
we're
rather-
crossing the Bay of Chains. And I imagine that people who are fit to be guards would probably make pretty good slaves in the eyes
Why
of
would you-
slavers.
Why would you go after people fit to be guards?
Because they would make good slaves?
Because they're a harder prey?
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
not
that'd
when
be
you trick them
incredibly
onto a boat. Do you
I
not
still-
Well, I mean, if you trick me onto a boat and then try to kill me, that's just my boat now.
Yeah.
Well,
That's how it works.
I don't understand what you're saying.
like typically slavers don't go after armed people.
I
it's,
guess.
like, kind of
It's not
ridiculous.
worth their effort.
if we trust them though, and we get on the boat, why can't they just like capture us in our sleep? We're sleeping on their
Because
boat.
People who are typically used to guarding aren't used to letting their guard down because they're guarding.
I mean, you're letting your guard down around these people who are apparently taking us to a place that doesn't exist.
Or she just hasn't heard of it?
I just haven't heard
I
of
feel
it.
like Ithania would have heard of it, considering didn't she live in Lun?
Yes.
So I
mean,
feel like
Maybe.
she would probably know the surrounding area fairly well as compared to us.
That's true.
regardless of whether or not that would happen, I wouldn't really change my guard being on a boat or being on a boat that's headed somewhere I'm not really too sure of, anyways.
You know, fair enough, but maybe just to be safe, we
Yeah,
could
just to
check
be
up-
safe. I'm just
I
saying.
mean,
that,
you
but
talked to
it's
one captain.
we can
It's
still
not like
talk
we
to
looked
more
at a
when we have
bunch of
time.
options.
I'm
yeah,
just
we have plenty
saying,
of time to do so, but like,
we are not the typical marks of slavers.
yeah, yeah, you both have good points within your arguments, but maybe we should like either talk to some more people or maybe just check another map.
Sure.
I'd rather at least know what the cargo is. We can go ask the innkeeper might not know about stuff like that, but I am
He
suspicious.
asked to meet us again. If you want to hammer out details with them, sure. We can ask for more details first, but it's like,
I'm suspicious of this captain. How dangerous is it in general to cross the Bay of Chains? Would we know?
Well, I mean, you know, there's a lot of slaves that go through there. It's a lot of slave trade, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably the most you know.
Hmm.
Dangerous? Pirates too. So there's that.
Yeah. And this ship we'd be taking was a merchant ship, or is it like armed?
Presumably. Well, armed,
presumably, the way I described it would be a merchant ship.
guarded
Okay.
merchant ship, since he was asking for guards.
I guess, but guards don't really save you from like ships that sink your ship.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. It's not like there's cannons right now.
If you sink said ship, you don't get said ship's loot.
So the pirates wouldn't have cannons, Dallas?
There's no cannons right now.
I
I
don't
mean,
know,
unless they
man.
have
There's-
Gandalf.
There's no guns, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ergo, no gunpowder.
Unless you have Gandalf on your ship's probably not going to be sunk.
Maybe they have wizards who can fire
Again,
large metal
the problem,
spheres.
Why are you trying to sink the thing you're trying to loot?
Well, you hit it enough that the ship is like
Wait, what are we
sinking,
even
but not
talking about
straight
now?
I don't know.
Why are we even talking? Fuck, man.
Anyways,
Let's move on.
so yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know what time it is, so I don't know if we want to ask the innkeeper if you've heard of a place called Frostfall or what.
It's in Ice
Oh.
Crest, so it makes sense to me.
Well, I don't know. We should try and find someone with more information. Sure.
I mean, if you're gonna find someone who recently came to town. Don't look for someone who's part of the community here.
Yeah, totally. Or go to a library, for gosh sakes.
Pretty much, like look for something official. I mean, if you go ask someone who's part of the community here and they're actually all working together, at that point, aren't you letting your guard down?
I guess, why am I the one who has to do all this? Just out of
didn't
curiosity?
say you
Your
have
job
to,
was
I'm
to
just
actually
saying.
get us a safe ship?
I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying if you.
Well, the way you guys are wording things, it's like you want me to go do something.
When
I think we should all go do
If
something.
someone's going to do it. don't
Okay,
do it
well
that
then
way.
sure, let's go to a library or something.
What time is it?
You know, just looking
we'll
at
say
the
tomorrow.
actual time and how we're progressing, I'm pretty done for the night.
I am also done.
Alright.